Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Datacron video. So we've done a separate video a few days ago going through focus Datacrons, and in this one we'll be going through the normal Datacrons because the new conquest is about to start on Monday. So it's good that we understand which Datacrons might be worth farming and what to look out for. So always I put the Datacron farming kind of suggestion list on my website SWGOH. There'll be a link in the description below if you haven't seen it yet. Anyway, we'll look at that afterwards, but first let's actually just give you a TLDR, kind of just like to quick summary if you don't want to watch the whole video and everything, like what is kind of good, what to look out for. Now for the most part, this set, I think it has to be the weakest set so far, at least on paper. Maybe there'll be some crazy thing coming out of it, but for the most part, not that impressive. So let's just go through quickly and you will see. Dark side, all of these bonuses are meh. Like I personally would not lose rolling material on this at all. Maybe this one with stacking offense is the only one worth anything really, but even this, I don't know, not that great. Light side a little bit better, but again, yeah, we got Bulk-Cron, which we currently have already, so that's always a nice one to have. And then speed up on basic, that could be as well useful for certain situations. So light side a little bit better, a couple of at least decent ones, but dark side level 3s are totally useless more or less. In terms of factions, again, the issue with the factions that we have here is they're very narrow, so there's very limited opportunities to use these. You'll see what I mean. Like even clone troopers, yeah, we have quite a few clone troopers, but this time clone trooper level 6 is actually for dark side clones, so none of these level 6 bonuses is actually that great, especially for light side clones. So instead of trying to get any of these, level 6s for the light side clones, you're better off just going with Bulk-Cron for them for the light side and call it a day. So really you're looking only this being useful if you do have the new clones with Lord Vader or Tarkin. So a bit limited use there, but if I'm to guess which one could be best, I guess, in terms of Lord Vader, whenever a debuff on enemy expires, clone troop allies gain 2% offense. And as we know, lots of damage over times are being spammed in the Lord Vader squad, or even Tarkin as well, he lends some debuffs, and then clones will boost their damage. But even this 2% offense, will that translate in like massive big hits? We'll have to wait and see. Then in terms of Gungans, like clones, we just have a one Gungan team, right? So you just need one Gungan Datacron, one clone Datacron. Now which one is best here? I'm leaning more towards this one because Gungans will deal 100% more damage if they have full health and protection, and for the most part they do, right? You hit them, they're constantly covering health and protection, so they could do some nice big damage actually with this level 6. So that's what I would suggest to go for. And Mandalorians, similar like clones, right? We have more Mandalorian teams, but this is only for dark side Mandalorians, right? For the level 3. So wouldn't you rather have Bulk-Cron on your Bo-Katan than some sort of underwhelming level 6 for them? Personally, I would. So again, none of these seem like too crazy. Retribution could be annoying if you put them on defense, but for offensive purposes, I would definitely aim for this one. Whenever a Mandalorian's attack out of turn, they have 25% chance to remove 10% turn meter. So this, if you have more lead, you get lots of attacks out of turn, especially if you have Gar Saxton Imperial Commando in there, and you get some turn meter removal. I think that could be very powerful to use on offense. Or if you just have Maul under Lord Vader, if you don't have clones, I don't know, I guess this one, you get defense penetration up and offense up for Maul, maybe that could be useful, but again, it's not really that crazy, I guess. But I guess this could be the one to go for. And then Jedi Vanguard, again, very limited faction, right? Because the top one, the long one, actually allowing attackers to ignore taunts, everything is great, but all allies have to be Jedi Vanguard at the start of the battle. So unless you're getting Jedi Master Mace Windu, a full Jedi Vanguard lineup won't do a whole lot, to be honest. So again, it's gonna have very limited use. This one, Then you have some like a little bit more plug and play viability here, like maybe for a Qui-Gon squad you can have This one, the Jedi Vanguard, gain extra offense, right? And Qui-Gon is a Vanguard, I think. So once he's killed, right, he gives this extra offense to all of the other allies. So I think for Qui-Gon, this could be the level 6 to go for. And then this one could be a little bit annoying at the start of each turn. Jedi Vanguard, if they have 50% or more turn meter, the damage they receive is reduced by 75%. So this example will be for Barriss, right? She's hard to kill already, and then she's got more than 50% turn meter. She's taking literally no damage. And then maybe for Jedi Master Kenobi, instead of General Kenobi as a tank, you can use Plow. Or if you do have the Jedi Knight Guardian, they are both Jedi Vanguard, and you can use them as tanks for this damage reduction. Could be annoying as well. So a little bit more plug and play there. But yeah, really the main one, unless you have Jedi Master Windu, I'm not sure this will do a whole lot, if I'm honest. So you can see in terms of factions, you have one clone trooper Datacron if you have dark side clones. I don't, so I'm not even gonna bother rolling clone trooper mods. Gungans, just one. Datacron, Gungan, Datacron, Mandalorian, just one, okay, maybe two, right? So it's actually 3 Datacrons, and then Jedi Vanguard, maybe like 3 more or something, 2 more. So really looking at like only 6 Datacrons with level 6 that can really benefit you at all. So see what I mean? Like, not a whole lot happening. And in terms of level 9s, I'm not gonna go through them, all of them, but there are really 2 I think that are good. Like Barriss, she's got some revive mechanics in there, right? Seem like we had this with Visas, so that could be useful to use maybe, you know, in a Rey lineup, of course. Where else, right? Yeah, that could be very annoying. Or even in a Jedi Master Kenobi or something. So I think Barriss actually level 9 should be kind of like almost number 1 or number 2 priority. And same thing, either number 1 or 2 if you do have the Imperial Commando. This could be very annoying. Whenever enemy takes a turn, Super Commando takes a bonus turn. So he'll be taking a bunch of turns, right? So that could be annoying as well. So this I think could be nice as well for your Maul Mandalorians. If you will be running Maul under Lord Vader and not do Mandalorians, then you could, I guess, go for level 9 for Maul. But even this, I don't know how useful that will be. But this even you could run out, I guess, under Lord Vader, right? These guys an Empire, so just could be annoying really to deal with. So I just really see these 2 level 9s as being kind of powerful. The others are a bit meh. So anyway, let's hop over to my website now and just go through the Datacron farming list. Again, you can fully customize these by removing Datacrons, adding your own. You can reorder them and things like that, and even share it with your friends if you like. So anyway, we'll just go through again. Not a very long list today because as you've seen, just because of very limiting level 6, not a whole lot really that we can do. Oh, actually, before we go to the list, the good side or the bad side, however it look like, the stats actually seem like it's the more impressive thing with this set. So I would rather actually save rolling material for rolling stats instead of bonuses this time. That's me at least, because guess what? Defense is back, baby. Check this out, 75 to 100%, right? 50 to 75, and even on level 3 you can get up to 50% defense. So yeah, get ready for Bulk-Crons, you know, with 60% or whatever extra health and protection, and on top of it like 400% defense, right? So I think it's better to keep rolling for defense in this one. Or even offense, it does not getting critical damage, but yeah, it really seems like the best thing is to roll for defense and protection in this set rather than bonuses. So at least I guess one good point with this set is that, so get lots of Datacrons but roll stats. That would be my TLDR. All right, let's go through the list quickly so that this video doesn't drag on for too long. As mentioned before, we want to, you know, get some sort of Mandalorian one. Obviously, if you're running more Mandalorians, I think that could be nice. Like, you know, level 3s, I'm not even gonna bother mentioning because they're all a bit whatever. This one I think for Mandalorians could be good because we have attacks out of turn with Maul, removing turn meter, and then Super Commando taking bonus turns as well. Obviously, could be nice. And then of course we want to get Barrist. I'm sure that'll get used under Rey, especially with her damage reduction and revives, or even other, some sort of, I don't know, Caloran Beck or Qui-Gon or Jedi Master Kenobi. It's really plug and play situations with Barrist, so you will definitely want to have Barrist as well. Then in terms of Lord Vader, I'm not sure if CX2 is the best or not, but the reason why I put CX2 here and then Scorch on a Tarkin is for the 3v3 purposes, right? Because I believe Lord Vader in 3v3 goes with Apo and CX2, and then Scorch and Disguise Clone Trooper are supposed to go with Tarkin. So I think out of everybody, I think these ones are the best, even though, I don't know. Well, I guess cooldown reduction is nice. And as mentioned before, on level 6 you want the offense for every buff that expires, and then level 3 is whatever. Now for gun guns, I don't think they need bulk, to be honest, because you can't take them down anyways. I have a feeling that speed up could be better just to give them more turns, and then this one with more damage, I think could be quite deadly. Because even as it stands, sometimes like Treya, you can nearly lose Treya or somebody. So having even more damage could be nice. And then for level 9s, I don't know, I think like Tarpal's one sounds the best, because at the start of each turn he's resetting cooldowns. He does lose some health, but these guys have so much recovery on health that I think this shouldn't be an issue. I don't know. But the good thing is resetting cooldowns, and then he can just keep spamming his AoEs, right? So I think this could be annoying to deal with. And then of course we got a Caloran Beck one. His level 9s is not that great, but at least obviously if you are running a full Jedi Vanguard team, until you get, I guess, Mace, Jedi Master, Mace, whatever, this could be a nice one to have, that you can ignore taunts. It really depends, like, or if you don't have Caloran Beck, then obviously you want Qui-Gon Jinn's one. I think this is a better one. You get some extra offense, right? And then Qui-Gon dies. I'm assuming this offense transfers then to your allies, and also speed up again. Qui-Gon's lead gives us more offense based on our speed, so I'm not sure if speed up affects that or not, or it's just raw speed numbers. I'm not sure, but I think that could help. And there's some kind of more plug and play things, like obviously having damage reduction for General Kenobi squad, like using Plo as the tank or Jedi Knight Guardian could be nice, obviously combined with the Bulk-Cron. And then, I mean, I know we have at the moment, like, is it Mercenary, then we have Separatist, but at least after those expire, maybe you can have something for Mandalorian and Jango Fett in there, because we do get some nice boost there for allies as well. So I think that's not bad as well for a trench. We already talked about these guys. Actually level 9 on Scorch is quite good, because whenever he loses taunt, he removes turn meter from all enemies. So this could even work under Lord Vader as well in a 5v5 situation. And the level 6, I mean, not that great, to be honest. And then I just kind of listed maybe like Inquisitors, they have lots of buffs, right? So maybe the offense could stack up nicely on them. Obviously Imperial Troopers, if you do still get any use out of them, they're gaining a bunch of buffs, so actually the offense could really jack up quite quickly. And then usually for Mon Mothma, the speed up on basic is good, because then it even prolongs that infinite turn meter loop that they have going. So that could be nice one as well, obviously after the current Rebel Fighter Crons expire. So you can see not a whole lot here really going on. Definitely Barris, Commando, or Maul level 9, depending how you use Maul, should be your priority. Gungan one is kind of nice as well. Then Qui-Gon Jinn actually not too bad as well, and obviously damage reduction for Kenobi. Maybe Jango for Separatists, but I don't know. Other than that, doesn't seem like too broken really from bonuses. As mentioned before, what the things will mostly likely get broken is Bulk-Cron with like 400% defense, right? Or for example, if you can get Jedi Master Luke with like, I don't know, 100% protection or something, like Inherited Teaching, will be doing a lot of damage. Alright guys, that's all for today's video really. Fun enough, looks like TLDR section took longer than the actual list, but it's just, yeah, not really a whole lot. It's not that maybe the bonuses are that bad, it's just the factions that they're targeting. We don't have a lot of units for those factions. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully this video was useful and helpful. Let me know in the comments below what you will be farming, but until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.